Ooh, let's go live. All right. How do I do this? What's going on, guys? It is the Crypto Analyst. I hope all of you guys are having a good morning, evening, wherever you guys are from. Welcome to the Crypto live stream. And today, we're going to be talking about just about anything. It's pretty much just going to be an open Q&A. What am I doing? Today, it's pretty much just going to be an open Q&A. But it is definitely going to be chill. Let me see if I can get this up. Right. Because I don't have my... I really got to get my second monitor up, honestly. Alright, so this is up. Cool. I should still be able to see chat. But, awesome. I should probably change my title as well. The future of Ripple and cryptocurrencies. Yeah, let's just say that this is an open Q in a anything. Oh, spell that wrong. Anything crypto. Awesome. How do I save that? Is it saved, I guess? I guess so. Anyway, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. So let's go to trading view. The market's going back up. I literally just posted a video that was talking about, you know, we're not going to go much lower. And I don't know if you guys did watch the video yet. Awesome. Hope you guys dropped a like. Hope you guys liked it. But if you didn't, I'll check it out. I talked about why I believe that the market's not going to go lower, maybe a little bit, but like I don't think it's going to go much lower than it already is. Basically what I explained that like all the people who are scared, all the people who don't know what they're doing and that are inexperienced, and basically all the people, it's a lot of the new people, and essentially, but even like there's some of the new people who know what they're doing more than like some people who are older, because the market went downhill. All the people who were scared, they all bailed out, and so now we got rid of all the people who are just in it for like, they're like, why can't I make 10x in a month? And that's just like, they probably like watched like a parody video on YouTube, and they're like trying to figure out why they can't get 10x in a month or a week. And so anyway, all those people are gone, all the greedy people who don't know what they're doing about, and they're honestly probably hurting crypto or hurting themselves, they're all out. And anybody that's holding because they know what's going on, they're basically the people left, whether that's you or me or whoever. What is this? So XRP, BTC. Oh, that was BTX, my bad. Interesting. But yeah, so basically what I want to do with this is I want to answer a couple of topical questions that I have, but really leave this open for as many of you guys as I can, and let you guys ask anything, and then I can go ahead and answer hopefully any questions that you guys have to the best of my ability. So if you guys do, yeah, if you guys do have any questions, I'll wait a couple minutes to let some people get in here. But until then, I'm actually going to pull up a couple things. So I always do. I don't know how he does it. But he has like a direct link. Like, where is it? On this guy. Need that for you guys. I got to get this link. I got to bookmark this. Is what I need. Trading view chart. So, oh, I believe this is from my video. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear all this. We're gonna have this up in the background. I'm also gonna go ahead and open up Binance. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, because I'm just gonna talk. I can go ahead and start my first subject if there are no questions. What happened? Okay, that was weird. Wait, what was that? That's weird. All right, so we're gonna pull up Binance. Oh, if you guys don't know, congratulations to Binance. Binance hit its 7 millionth over. They're now over 7 million users, which is huge, guys. They're growing so fast, and that's awesome. I'm super proud for Binance. Yeah, so XRP looks like it's gonna take a little bit more of a dip here, but it'll be. I mean, if it stops here, that'd be really, really healthy. Probably see a strong uptrend if it does stop like right where it's at right now and starts going back up. I would say it would go up a decent amount. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this up on here. And we're gonna do a couple things. So not that much has changed. We're seeing this repetitive pattern, and so what we're really honestly hoping for at this point is that, and I might just change this to a technical analysis. I might change the title to that, because that could be the best title for the time being, because I think that's what we're actually going to do. So what we're going to do is technical price. Jeez, I cannot type tonight. Predictions. TRON. Alright, let's do Ripple first. We'll just do TRON. TRON, TRX, and then we'll do Ripple. What other ones do you guys want me to do? So we have TRON, we have Ripple. Those are my two go-tos. What other coins do you guys want me to look at here? If I know something about it, I'll talk about it as well. But if I don't, then I'll just do a technical analysis and I'll try to look at it a little bit. So, yeah. Okay, so technical analysis. Let's go ahead and start off here. I should probably post on my Discord. If you guys are not in my Discord, I'd highly recommend joining it. I'm actually talking in there right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave that live. Come join the live stream. All right, so there's a couple things. So basically, what we have to look at here is that we need to look at to see basically if this trend repeats itself, because that's one of the easiest things to look at the future is look at how it's done in the past. So I've showed you guys graphs from the past, I think 4 or 5 years of what has happened to Bitcoin and how every January, February it plummets and then comes back even stronger every year. And I truly believe, and this is something I haven't said yet on my channel, but I think that the harder the dip is, the harder the recovery will be. So basically, it's like dropping a bouncy ball. Okay, let's use the bouncy ball illustration. The higher you hold up a bouncy ball, the higher it's going to bounce. In my opinion, this is not guaranteed, but it's the same thing with the bouncy ball. The higher you drop the ball, the higher it's going to bounce. The higher the drop is for the cryptocurrency charts, the higher it's going to bounce. And so I think the harder the drop means that there's going to be an absolute huge year. I think by January next year, I think we are going to see a new all-time highs for everything. Whether Bitcoin will hit 64,000 or not, that's super bullish. Okay, so I hear that everywhere. I hear Bitcoin's gonna hit 50,000. Bitcoin's gonna hit 64,000, somewhere in between there. And this is from like all the crypto experts on Wall Street. And we discuss Verge as well. Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely. Or XLM. Yeah, dude, I'll do both of those for sure. XLM's a great coin. Verge is one that okay. We'll discuss it later. Okay, in summary, I think XLM is a great coin, but I think Verge is... You can make money on Verge, but I don't think it's a great coin. I think it's great for pump and dumps, but... I think that if you're looking for a privacy coin, then there's like better options, but we'll discuss that later. So, basically, yeah, so it's the whole bouncy ball illustration. The harder it drops, the more it's going to bounce, and that's my opinion. And so what we're doing is here we are seeing... Dude, this hoodie is driving me nuts. We are seeing a couple things. So if what we're going to look at here is these little triangles. So we're going to go here. Okay, this is going to be harder than I thought. All right, whatever. We're just going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to make our little triangles so I can show you guys what I mean. All right, so you guys see that drop? It's gonna almost repeat this pattern here. And now we're gonna do this, and I think you guys know where this is going. It's good, and then look at this, it's repeating itself. So, if it can break this, I think if it can break this cycle, I think we're in a very, very good spot. What's up, homie? Yo, what's up, man? Andre, what's going on, bro? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'll try to stay as active as I can. So if you guys are asking questions, I will try to answer those as quickly as possible. So I hope you guys can see what I just drew up here. So we have our 3 triangles, right? We have our first one, and I wouldn't even count this as, I don't know what that is. That's that was from all the FOMO and this all-time high. But so here we have our pattern, and then we have a slightly less extreme version of the pattern. And what I'm guessing here is we're gonna have an even less extreme than this one. So it's going less extreme, less extreme, less extreme. But hopefully, instead of being shorter and more extreme, this one was longer and less extreme. But hopefully this one will be both less extreme and shorter. That is the end goal. So if it is that, then we're looking good. That's a great sign if it is less extreme and shorter. And it's already looking like we're going to see some green here pretty soon. I'd say give it a couple more days, but like I think we're going, and this is my prediction from months ago. I said it is going to crash, it's going to be really low, and I said we're not going to see any kind of run until I said, like, you know, we might see it. I said we're going to see a little bull run. This is what I said. So we're going to see a little bull run sometime. It's very possible in early February, but I said we're not going to see a major bull run. And I'm not talking like this deal. Like, I'm not talking like that's a major, like that's incredible. That's like a one-time deal. And not like a one-time, but it's like very rare that this will happen. When I say big bull run, I'm talking something like more like these candles. So probably something like twice of what we just had. So I'm saying that we're not going to see our major bull run until at least mid to late February. That's what I said originally, and I'm holding to that. I don't know if even the Chinese New Year has anything to do with it. That's just it makes sense. Like, I've studied the past charts, and looking at it now, I just think that that's how much time it needs to recover. We'll see if I'm right or not, but I think we're going to see, I think the people, I did my first live stream I ever did on this channel was why you need to buy crypto, or why you have 1 month left to buy crypto. I think if you don't buy crypto before March, I think you're going to regret it. But that's just me, and I'm basically, my goal in the next year here is to pile up as much crypto, basically to pile up as much Ripple as I can. So I am trying to pile up as much XRP tokens as possible. That is my goal, my end goal, and if I can get anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 in XRP, if I could get probably around, I really want 10,000 XRP tokens. That is my end goal. I'm nowhere near that right now, but my end goal is to get 10,000 XRP tokens, and I would be very satisfied with my hold in XRP. I think XRP has an extremely bright future, and it will basically only advance from here. They have, I believe, the most partnerships in the crypto world, as well as like the most significant and substantial partnerships. They are the best active working product in cryptocurrency, and that's something that very few cryptos can say. I love Steemit. I think Steemit is a great active working product. It's just not near on the level of, and as revolutionary as XRP is. XRP is solving a I think it's like a $27 trillion problem. It's a $27 trillion problem that they have the answer to and that they are solving. I think that's incredible. Anything that changes the entire banking industry by cutting costs by up to 60% and changing anything from 3 to 5 business days to 6 seconds is revolutionary. And I think what we're going to do is, they've already talked about this, and people have started releasing stuff to banks that's saying that if you don't get involved in Ripple now, you're going to be left behind. And it's going to be, I think they used a soccer analogy. I saw an article on it, and they were saying basically you're going to be like the guy watching from the sidelines, and you need to get off the sidelines and get in the game. Like that, and that's basically what it is. So if you are not using, and you don't even have to be using XRP, it could be Xcurrent or Xrapid. Either one of those is great, and they're owned by Ripple. I think that is a great entryway into XRP itself. So, you know, there's a lot of ways to go about it, but I think Ripple is having great entryway in, and it's just like the same illustration. I saw someone use the car industry as an illustration of when cars started becoming a thing. Everyone mocked it, and they said it was like, they were like, what in the world is this piece of junk blowing out smoke, and like it looks weird. And what they did, guys, is that they paved the way. They had to pave the highways and the roads and everything to make sure, otherwise cars would not be that useful. Like, why would you, why would you really do a car when you could, especially the cars back then, they can't off-road. They're not like our freaking trucks from the day. So what they did is they had to make the highways. They had to pave the way. That's the same thing. That's what XRapid and X Current are doing in Ripple. That's what they're doing for X Current. They are paving the way. It's the same thing. And people need to realize, and this isn't targeted at anyone, but it's just in general because I see it all the time. People need to realize that this isn't something that's just going to happen in like a year or whatever, but come in, 3 to 5 years, I think anyone who owns XRP is going to be very, very satisfied, and I think the XRP will continue to grow over the next 10 years. So that's my goal, is to hold XRP. I'm not trying, okay, so I am going to sell here and there. I'm just going to be selling at highs and buying back at lows now, because that's something I'm confident that I can do. I've done it before when I was like just getting into cryptos, and it bit me in the butthole. Okay, oh, I have that on, my bad. But yeah, so that's something. Anyway, so I don't know how I got rabbit trailed there, but anyway, so we're looking at this this repeating triangle, and what we're hoping it's doing is we're hoping that it will shrink down here for us. Not only will we have the extremity be less, and hopefully it'll become less harsh instead of just being harsh and long, or harsh and short, and not as harsh and longer. We're hoping that it becomes not as harsh and not as long, and if we can see that, it'll be a huge positive for us. And if we can also see, and if we also see it break this, that's an even more positive. So, but the only time that this will be negative is that if it extends long again, or if it becomes very harsh again, which it doesn't look like it's doing. You can tell from a harsh one pretty easily. So I think we're good on that sense. I think the scariest thing that we have to worry about is that this extends over a long period of time. I think that is going to be extremely dangerous for the market. It won't be that bad, but I think it's going to be rough for sure. But again, I don't see that happening. I see us breaking out of this fairly soon. I think if you guys are holding TRON, and this is a TRON graph, but so if you guys are holding TRON, then I think TRON is a great long-term hold, and I'm holding, I think I'm 50-50. I think I'm 50% TRON, 50% Ripple. So there's that as well. And so what we're going to do is we are going to move on to, here, we'll do one of the ones that you guys commented. XLM, let's do XLM. So XLM. Lumen Stellar. Is this Bittrex? Do we have a Binance? Yeah, I like Binance. Stellar. Ooh, crack the back. What is the price on Stellar now? $0.40. Was there all time? It was like 80, 81. Alright, cool. So, Stellar Lumens. The counterpart of Ripple. PO? Yeah, for sure. I'll do PO. If they have PO on here, then I'll do it for sure. So, Stellar Lumens. Stellar Lumens is a lot like Ripple. And here's the deal. Okay, so I really do like Stellar Lumens. I think it is great in what it does. And they have a good team. And they're going to work, and they're going to be successful. And I think if you're holding Stellar Lumens, you're going to gain money. For me, holding Stellar, I have a hard time, and it's great to diversify your portfolio, because like again, like Stellar has only dropped 50%, while Ripple's dropped. It's only lost half its value, while XRP's lost like a third of its value, or 2/3 of its value, and it went from over $3 to $1. And so Stellar dropped from like 80 to 40, and so that's a much more healthy drop for Stellar than it is for Ripple. But in the same sense, Ripple's going to shoot back up, so you're going to get more potential gain in Ripple than you will in Stellar. And here's where it comes down to. I think Stellar is always going to follow in Ripple's footsteps. And I think that's not necessarily a bad thing, because Ripple is going to be successful, so I believe Stellar will also be successful. But how do I put this? I need water. So Try to make sure I word this correctly. I think you will get a bigger bang for your buck if you're in it for the money. I am a huge believer in Ripple's technology and Tron's technology. But I'm also in it for the money. And let's be honest, that's why 90% of people are in crypto. It's not because they're like just passionate about making a change and they just want to do it in the world. They don't care about the money. Like, that's like, come on, like, a lot of people are in it because they want to make money. Let's be honest. And that's just keeping it real. I love keeping it real. But I believe that there's just more money to be made in Ripple. And I'm all about money. I believe it's and here's why. I think Ripple, it's like I gave this analogy I think on my last live stream. Apple is not one of the biggest technology companies in the world because they have the best technology. And we can see that in the iPhone 10. What the iPhone 10 has, other phones have had before. Like, other phones have had better cameras, they've had Face ID, all before Apple. But why is the iPhone 10 so much bigger than all these other phones that are better than the iPhone 10? It's not because the iPhone is just this like nice, like whatever. It's because of Apple's marketing. Guys, Apple's marketing is the thing that makes Apple so successful, in the same way that Ripple's marketing is the thing that makes XRP so successful. XRP has been everywhere. They have been sticking their nose into almost every country that they can. They have made partnerships with the United States, Brazil, I want to say it was Norway or Poland, Spain, Great Britain, China, Japan, South Korea, where else? They've just been all over. They're in almost every continent now. It's ridiculous. I think Australia too. And they've just been branching and branching and branching, and now they're all over through China, and because China's just eating them up because it's just huge. And so now they have over 100 partnerships, and they have a great marketing team. And no one, including myself, saw Ripple expanding its scope so extremely fast. And even though that it's not, it's all about the money. Yeah, I mean, it's not all about the money, but that's a big portion of why almost everyone's in it. Like, you want to make money, so you're in this. And it's a great way to make money as long as you know what you're doing and you don't invest in, like, a coin that's ranked number, like, 280 or above. And, like, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you can't, but, like, it's so risky. So many of those coins just disappear. Or they just die, and you like lose. They're just risky, and that's what the thing is. They have a potential gain, because I've done a thing on like a couple of different coins on the live stream that I've seen have gone up like 1,600% in like 24 hours, and I guess it's just risk versus reward. So, but yeah, so Stellar. Let's look at Stellar's chart instead of just babbling about it. I think Stellar is going to be very successful. I just don't think it'll be as successful as Ripple. But I think it's still going to be a great hold. I think it's going to be a great coin. And it's great to diversify your portfolio. I think that holding Stellar and Ripple is kind of like, I wouldn't do it, but I was gonna say, you could see the cup. Well, it was, I don't know if it was a cup and handle. Yeah, it probably wasn't a cup and handle. I was gonna say like right around here, and that's why it shot up so much. But this is a funky graph. I will say that. This is a funky graph. I like this. All right, so wait, hold on. Let's look at their previous. Okay, we can't go back that far. All right, so let's just go from here. So we hit our all-time high. We hit our all-time high. Shot down again, huge again, guys. And this is what I mean: a huge bounce or a huge drop equals a huge bounce. Massive drop all the way down, and look at the bounce. So we dropped from 3,400 satoshis, and it bounced to almost 5,000 satoshis. Always watch for the bounce. Here, oh, I think this was a no, never mind. I was gonna say I'm trying to look for like a double bottom or something. And then wait, when was this? January 24th. Wow, they had a nutty run. in the middle of the freaking escalate. And it looks like they've just pretty much been going down again. Big red candle, bounce. Big red candle, huge red candle, big bounce. Great time to buy. What shocks me is that they didn't hit their low anytime soon. Their low is actually on January 16th. That's really weird. When we saw like a lot of other lows that were reached, I think the beginning of this month. So what we saw here is we saw this coming. Oops. This is what we saw. So you can draw these up. And okay, so it probably would have been more like here. I'm just gonna draw another one because I feel like this could have been presented as inaccurate. So this could have been anywhere like around here. So what it did, okay, let's kind of talk through this because I think this is important. This broke its point here. Draw. Oh, that's kind of okay. It's angled down, but it's not perfect. But it'll make the point. So what we have is we have our first triangle here. This is where it broke the line, and this is where it should have gone. So if it would have kept going here, I think we would have seen it go down. But what it did is that it broke out of the triangle, and I think because of this reason, I think Stellar is going to keep going. When it breaks out of a triangle like this, it doesn't usually just slump back down. If it does, it's not healthy. So I think Stellar in the not so far future, actually it looks like really, really soon, I would expect Stellar to go on a run soon. So again, I could be wrong here, but in my opinion, I think Stellar is going to see a run here pretty soon, and probably, what's today? I'd say give it a week. I'd say give Stellar a week, and if we don't see a green candle here, then I'd be shocked. If you don't see a green candle in a week, then I would be absolutely shocked, like really shocked. But I think Stellar is looking mighty fine at the moment. That's actually good to know. I like that. Next one, Poe. Poet. Binance. Poe's on Binance, really? Never even thought about buying Poe. I mean, I know about it because like I've looked into it, but I don't know. I just never like bought any. I remember like I want to say like beginning of January, Poe was everywhere because of this massive jump. Where was it? It was like the 20th. People were talking about it, and I was like, oh, what a trash coin. This is crazy. So, what is this? 227 Satoshis to almost 1,800. If you guys were ever on stock tweets, all you did was see people talking about Poe and why you need to jump on the train. And then it dropped. But it did not drop. Oh, okay, it dropped pretty bad. But like, it's such an extreme coin. I feel like you can make money off Poe. Poe looks like it's on an uptrend. Poe's probably will see a little bit of a downtrend here. I think it's going to go down a little bit, and I think we're going to see it come back up. What is Poe's technology? What is Poe working for? Poe.et. Oh, here it is. Meet Poe's newest. Oh, they got a new CEO. Washi Poe's Time Incorporated. Okay, that's really good. To the blockchain industry. That's awesome. Poe reclaims value for content creators, publishing, consumers, an open network, providing an open network in a space traditionally controlled by third parties. Poet builds a bridge between creators and publishers. Discover new content or verify authenticity. Authorize through truly transparent. So I'm a little bit confused at what it's saying about your content. You can generate mutable titles for your creative works. Oh, so it's looking to like help pay TRON. Oh, I like that. As a content creator, a small one, but it'd be really cool if Poe and Steemit could do something together. That's awesome. No, I think that's super cool. I think YouTube's taking a hit right now in its like section. So, they're not getting as many. YouTube's doing it to themselves though. So I think this is great for a couple reasons, and the first being that YouTube is shooting themselves in the foot with their new content system. And I've owned a lot of YouTube channels and helped start a lot of YouTube channels, some being successful, some not. YouTube over the course of time has been shooting new content creators in the foot and being like, oh hey, good luck running the marathon, after they like shoot you in the foot. And they're doing it to themselves, so they just made it worse by their whole now you can't be grandfathered in to the new system. You have to have 1,000 subs. You have to have 4,000 viewed hours, and that's not even to say that you're going to get paid. That's to say that they're going to consider start paying you. So I think Poe will be successful because Poe and Steemit, because people are getting fed up with YouTube. So I think this is great, and I think we can see Poe. I think Poe will 100% grow. Poe, yeah, here it is. Where are we at? 6 cents now. Peaked at like 20 something. Like 24 cents. Peaked. So yeah, no, I definitely think Poe will recover, and whatever it is right now, I think it'll for sure double, easily double. So I think if we see like if you're holding Poe, don't be scared. I think just give it due time. Give it till give it a couple months. Give it a couple months. I think you'll see Poe double. I don't know too much about Poe, but hopefully that answered your question somewhat, my man. Oops, I messed up my chat. Hopefully that answers your question somewhat. I don't know if that guy's still in here. What was the last one? Thomas Stamper, are you still in here? Or Andre. If either of you guys are, well, I guess you guys can always just go ahead and watch this back. So, a couple things I want to do here, or I guess there's not too much more I want to do. What we can do here is I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of this. We're gonna go to CoinMarketCap, back to CoinMarketCap. Yep, you're still in here. All right, dude. Well, I'm glad you got to see that for Poe then. And the guy wanted me to talk about Verge earlier, but I don't think he's here. But just in case he walks it back, I will talk about Verge. So we're going to go over Verge real fast and why I call it a pump and dump coin. So this coin, it's all time. Coin has been around since 2015. Wow. Actually, though, if you would have invested in this then, you will have made so much money. That hurts me to see. 0.00. How much is that? 0.000003. If you will have bought Verge. Jeez, bro. If you would have brought Verge at any time point in 2015, oh, not even then, even in 2016, jeez. Yeah, so any time in 2015, if you would have bought Verge in any time in 2015, you would be beyond rich. Like, we're talking, like, you would be set for life. That's ridiculous. Wow, I didn't even realize Verge is, wow. So Verge has come a long way then, but it's still a pump and dump coin. What's the math on that? Okay, so let's just say you bought in at, like, a higher price. So, like, how many zeros is that? 4 zeros, 1, 2. Alright, so let's go to calculator. I don't have any PO, just seemed like an interesting... Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, again, I don't know if I'd buy it. If I'm looking to make money, I think there's better coins, but if PO goes on a massive run again, I'm down to jump in. I'm not against it. There's a couple coins that I'm against going in on runs, but like, I don't want to own a couple coins, but PO is not one of those coins. I'd be down to own some PO. Like if someone sent me it, I'd probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't trade it. Probably just leave it there. All right, so let's do this. 0.0000. I think that was it, right? 4 zeros, and then like 1 3. Oh gosh, wait. 1 3. 4 zeros, right? 1 2 3. Oh, 1 3. All 4 of our zeros. Oh, that's 5 now. Jeez, am I dyslexic? Alright, so we have our 3 zeros times, or I guess let's just say 1,000. So let's say you bought 1,000 or 10,000. Let's say you bought, or 100. Let's just say 100,000. If you bought 100,000 PO, that would have costed you $1.03. 100, or not PO, excuse me, Verge. If you would have bought Verge in 2015, I love doing stuff like this just to like see it. If you would have bought Verge in 2015, it would have costed you $1.03, which would now, so $1.03 for 100,000 Verge. So if we were to do 100,000 Verge times whatever it is now, or let's even look at the high. So it sold at like 20 something cents, right? Like any of these highs. Oh, come on. Alright, let's just say like 21 cents or something. That's not even close to the all-time high, but like we're just gonna do 0.21. So if you would have spent $1.03, that could have made you $21,000. $21,000. Is my stream still on? Yeah, it is. That's weird. Back online. Top chat. Alright, cool. So let's just say that you spent $100, alright? So if you would have spent $100, oh, this is ridiculous. If you would have bought $100 times, or here, let's do this. 0.12 or 0.000013 times, I don't know what it would be. Let's make it like 10 million coins or something like that. Like so, like so 1 0 0 100 1,000 10,000 100,000 million 10 million 100 million. I think that's 100 million, right? Let's just make sure. 300 100,000. Yeah, 100 million. So we have 100 million times. Wait, am I doing this right now? I'm totally confusing myself. Okay, so we have our original price times the amount of coins that we have. Oh, I did divided by. I was going to say that doesn't sound right. Alright, so 0.00. This is totally unrelated. This is just something for fun. You divided? Yeah. This is something that's just for fun. So this isn't like, I guess, a technical analysis. This is just saying like this is what we could be in the future. Like, you could find another coin like this and make absolute bank. You could, and that's the great thing about the low coins, but it's also super risky because since it's so low, like if it goes down, if it goes from say you buy a coin at 2 cents, if you buy a coin at 2 cents and it goes to 1 cent, you lost half of your money. Like, it's risky, but again, it can reward. So if you buy something at like 0.005 and it drops to like more, you're broke. So okay, here we go. Times 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million. All right, 300 million. It would have costed you for 100 million Verge coins. It would have costed you $1,300, or $130 for 10 million, which is super reasonable. If you would have spent oh, sorry, I was just reading that comment. So let's just times that now by 0.23. Oh wait, no, that's not right. So that's how much it would have costed you then. But let's do this. It would have costed you $1,300 for 100 million Verge coins. But now if we would have done what it's like today, it would be. Oh, I'm doing that wrong. Jeez, what am I doing? 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million. All right. 3, yeah. You would have made. Oh, this is such an investment. $23 million. That's ridiculous. And so, like, I'm not saying that this is going to happen again. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen with Ripple or with any of the coins that I've talked about so far. Is it possible? Yeah, but I think it's way less likely. Like, the market has grown so much. In 2015, the crypto market was extremely small, and the market cap was much lower. So, I think that that's something that, like, we need to take into account before we do this. But saying that you could have had $1,300 turn into $23 million, that is a ridiculous payback. And this is why we have Bitcoin millionaires, because people bought Bitcoin at $2, and let's just say that they bought 2 times, like whatever. Let's just say that they bought a freaking 1,000 of these things, $2,000. They spent, or let's not even say that. Let's just say that they bought 250 Bitcoin times 2, 500. 500 now times. Let's just say that they sold it like 15,000. They made, what was that, $7,500,000 off $500. Or no, that's okay. That's 500 Bitcoin. So off $1,000, you could have made $7.5 million. Off 1K, $1,000 could have made you $7.5 million. And that's why we have Bitcoin millionaires. So this stream has been, I feel like all my streams are all over the place, and like I get really like important stuff accomplished half the time. The other half the time I kind of like babble about crypto. But I don't, like, there's not that much crypto news coming out. Like, again, there's all the fake news. Investing that much on an unknown coin would be such a huge gamble. It really would. And that's why it's way more of a risk, and people cannot relate. People cannot, and I see this too often, people cannot relate having a no-name coin that doesn't have a mission statement or anything. Like Bitcoin, it was different in the day. Like, it was different 7 years ago investing in Bitcoin than it is 7 years later, which is today, investing in some no-name coin. There's a significant difference in the fact that the market today, and there's so many people actively trying to scam you, and that the market's grown so much. It's not saying that now we're going from a $20 million market cap to what we were at like an $820 million market cap. That would mean that we would have to go today from an $820 million, or from a $400 million market cap to like a multi-trillion-dollar market cap to even see those gains in any coin. And so it's possible, because again, you see these coins that go up like a couple %. It's rare, and it happens, and it's possible, but it's a gamble, like you just said. It is a gamble, and it's almost not even worth it for me, because I do not like to lose money. That's how I am. I'm a business major. I do not like to lose money, and I don't think you have to be a business major to know that, or to like think that way. I'm going to invest in something that I know is going to make me money, and I'm going to invest in things that are going to hopefully make me the most money while having a product that can help me and my business. When I own a business, I am planning to use Ripple's technology to help my business, to help my payments. Why? Because it's fast, it's efficient. Why would I ever use anything else? Unless it's like super expensive and I can't afford it right off the bat. Like, I'm planning on using Ripple's technology in my business because I know it works, and I know big corporations are using it, and I would love for my business to use it right off the bat. So I'm excited. Guys, I got some really, guys, like okay, so I'm finishing college right now. I'm at a university. That would be dumb though. Investing that much money. Yeah, I completely agree. It would be dumb. At least Bitcoin was good for getting drugs. Yeah, it's like Monero now. Okay, so and another thing, I didn't say this, but Verge is not my favorite privacy coin. I think Monero is a better one, as well as is it Zcash? I forget what the other one is. I think Monero is probably one of the best privacy coins. Verge is all right. They had their whole like Wraith protocol come out, and it was kind of like meh. But what was I talking about? I'm on a totally like. Oh, I know what I was doing. Oh, meet the cryptocurrency guru. He's 11 years old. That's like, okay, so I actually do like Tai Lopez now. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying that, but I think new Tai Lopez isn't that bad. I think charging $700 for a Bitcoin course, I don't know if I would do it, but I don't know. I think he makes some like, but he's a good businessman. Again, if he's looking to make money, he's doing the right thing. He knows that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are such a hot topic right now, so he gets in the world, he makes a course, he starts making videos on it. It's smart. From a marketing and from a business standpoint, that is a very, very smart move. So, but anyway, the whole 11-year-old cryptocurrency thing, this reminds me of when he had this like, it was like a 16 or a 14-year-old like Indian guy on his Snapchat, and he had him over at his house, and he's like, thumbs up or thumbs down for like all these coins, and he's like, Ripple, he's like, oh, huge thumbs down, he goes, double thumbs down, double thumbs down. He's like, well, why don't you like Ripple? He goes, it's useless, it's never going to be used anywhere, it's just, no one's ever going to pick it up. And I was laughing the whole time, because obviously, and the guy's having him over as this like, as an app creator, but he's acting like, basically, the kid is taking the role of a crypto expert, and he's going double thumbs down, it's useless, it's not going to be used by anyone, it's not going to get picked up, it's just going to stay dormant, it's overpriced, it's not going to go anywhere, it's a scam coin, and it's shit. And that's basically what the kid, and like, it wasn't that harsh, but that's basically what he said. He's like, I don't like it, double thumbs down. And so he said like as part of that, and I was looking at him, and I was like watching this story going, what in the world? This kid, like, obviously he doesn't know if they have like, and it's arguable if they have the best working product, but you cannot say that they do not have one of the best working products. They have, I believe it's the title is that they have the most partnerships, or at least the partnerships with the most corporations. Maybe not besides Bitcoin, but Ripple's expanding fast. They're all over the world in nearly every single continent. Like, you can't say that they're not going to ever be adopted if they're already adopted by over half the world. Like, come on now, dude. And it was frustrating. And so that's just my 2 cents, is that people hate on Ripple because they don't know what they're talking about. If people want to actually make a solid argument against Ripple, they're going to talk about their coin burn process, because that's rough. That's what that is. That's rough. So, what were you guys saying? If that's like that's like the biggest argument against Ripple for me, is it's the whole coin burn. What's up, anybody who's new? I hope you guys are enjoying this. I was just rambling a little bit about it's something that happened on Tai Lopez's Snapchat, but at least Bitcoin was good for getting drugs. College, yeah. Yep. I'm in college. So yeah, I got some really cool business ideas. So like, again, once I create my business, I am looking to implement Ripple and Ripple technology into my business. I think it'll be super cool. It'll be super, and I think what I'm gonna do is if I can start it off well enough, which I'm 90% sure it will, because I'm like, I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. But all I'm saying is it's something that the world doesn't have today. I'm making, and I'm going to put something on the market that it's not on the market today. It's something that does not exist in this world. So it's awesome. I'm super excited for it. And once I come out with it in the whole line, it'd be really cool if I could have it paid in cryptocurrencies. And if I could use Ripple's technology to help me with transaction times and fees and whatever. But again, that's more for banks, so like we could see if I could. But I'm looking to see if people could pay in cryptocurrencies for it. So, oh no, John McAfee tweeted. Oh, pray. But yeah, no, I'm super excited. I can't talk about it, but it's something that does not exist in today's world, and it is a product. So, do you guys have any other coins that you guys want me to analyze? Any other coins? I'm going to go ahead and wrap this to an end. And by the way, it doesn't even have to be a coin that I have to analyze. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to answer any questions that you guys have. If you guys have any video suggestions and you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. It really helps support the channel. My channel has been, like, I don't want to say blowing up because I'm not even at 100 subs yet. What am I at? Let's go ahead and reload this. What am I at? I don't even know how many subs I'm at. Does it tell me? 6 watching now. Awesome. Well, if you guys are new to the channel, I hope you guys are enjoying this and you guys do subscribe and like and whatever. But I am here to answer any questions that you guys have. That is the main point of this live stream, is to do a technical analysis and to answer whatever kind of questions you guys have, or even just to talk to you guys and let you guys know more about me and my channel and where it's heading and what I do. Yeah. Do APPC. Alright, for the heck of it. Alright, sounds good. I'm down. This coin you can make some money off. This thing. What in the world happened to this? I remember when this thing was skyrocketing. Way back. I mean, it wasn't way back, but it was, what, the 10? Yeah, the 10. How long has this coin been out? Big question. APPC. Oh, that's when it came out. Jesus, this thing fell. Hit over $4, and then it just tanked. Ranked 195 now. Yikes. Their volume is dead too. That's sad. Alright, so let's get into the analysis here. So they came out, I guess, they came out of ICO form, and they peaked it up. Wow. What is that? 48,000 Satoshis almost? 48,000 sats? And then we saw, again, huge red candle, huge bounce. Nice, healthy green candle bounce to about 26,000 Satoshis. So let's see, I guess, where it's heading now. So, how much is it worth now? $2? Oh, it's 58 cents. Is that right then? The sats? Oh yeah, I guess it is. So, I don't know how much there is to talk about this coin. I feel like it's just, like, I don't want to say this because I don't like saying this about coins in general, but it looks like it's just dying. Like, honestly, in my opinion, this coin is going to... Oh, it's so hard to tell. Alright. This coin's going to do one of two things. Alright? It's a new coin, so it hasn't been around for that long, which makes it even harder. But I mean, I guess there's technically three ways that this could go. This coin, and two of them result in it going up. So I'll give it that. This coin could either flatline for a while. It went up. I think that's what it's going to do. Maybe but when the market picks up, it's going to rise a little bit with the market. But I think what this is going to do is this is going to simply flatline for a while, and then I believe later, I don't know when. I don't know much about APPC, and I know it's a new coin, but I believe sometime in the future, after it's done flatlining and going up a little bit, down a little bit, you know, kind of chilling, I think it's going to shoot back up. I think it's going to have I'll be looking probably in like a month, 2 months, 3 months. I'll be looking at APPC to see where it is, because I believe that it's very possible it could go on a run if it flatlines. So that might be good for it. It might be good for it to flatline. It looks like it's going back down now, so it's really hard to tell. I think that if we do see it, though, if we do see it kind of hover anywhere from around these levels, I think if we see it hover anywhere around these levels, I think then, and it just flatlines for a while, I think it'll have a good chance at spiking up in the future. However, if it breaks these levels of around 6,000, if it breaks below 6,000 Satoshis, I think then we are going to see a bigger problem arise for our bud here. So if we're seeing it break all the way down here, anywhere in the 5,000s, and you can barely even see it on the trading chart anymore, I think then APPC is going to have a rough time. And so basically here's the three options. It could flatline for a while, then go back up and then shoot and have a huge jump, and I would recommend selling at the jump. Don't try to be greedy. If it goes up to like a couple dollars, sell it. Again, not financial advice, just that's what I would do if I owned it. I think it's a risky coin. It could jump to like $2, $3 again, which would be nice. So it's either gonna, basically what it's gonna do is it's either gonna break this trend really soon, and we're gonna see it go up with the market. It's either gonna flatline, and in a while it's gonna go back up and shoot. It's gonna moon shoot, or it's just gonna continually go down. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna see this pattern, and we're gonna see this coin start dying out. And it's going to be dead for a while, which could create a really good buying opportunity if you want to take a risky swing trade. But I think it's a risky coin right now. It really is. I would watch it. Do you own any of it? It's a hard coin to talk about. It's so new. Message held for review. Heading to the dump. Like, I don't like saying that about coins, but like this coin kind of looks like it. It kind of looks like it's just going down in the grave right now, and so that's why, you know, there's more than one side to everything now. So 3 sides. Is it just? I think honestly, I think the two or more like. I think it's very less likely that it's just going to shoot up with the market. I think it'll grow some, and that's why I give it room here. I think it's going to grow some because it's so low right now. But I think that it's It's not going to be, we're not going to see these massive gains from APPC. I think the most likely opportunity of APPC is that it's going to float around kind of low. It'll go up a little bit, but I think it's going to float around kind of low and flatline for a while, and then I think it'll jump again in a year or a couple months. But again, if you're looking for a coin that you can get that can moonshoot and get you huge gains, then go invest in like Ocean or go invest in TRON. If you're going to take a risk like this, you might as well do it with a better coin. That's my opinion. TRON, if TRON goes back up to its all-time high, you have like a 10x gain. That's crazy. So that's why I'm in TRON. If it goes up to its all-time high, I make a lot of money. And if it does, and like I bought in really high though, but I'm betting that TRON will go to 50 cents. And so when it does, that'll be really cool. And I'm holding TRON for a while because it'll go over $1 eventually. Maybe a matter of years. Maybe a matter of 1 year. I don't think it'll hit. I don't think TRON will hit. I don't think it'll hit $1 this year. That's possible. I don't want to say that. It's possible. I think it's unlikely though. Realistically, I'm a realist, guys. I don't like to just pump coins. I think it's possible, but it's unlikely. I think TRON will hit 50 cents. I think it'll 100% hit its all-time high. I think it'll hit 30 cents again, 100%. But 50 cents is bullish. I'm only in TRON at the moment. I bought it 14 cents. Oh, okay, yeah. So let's talk about TRON. Before I go, this TRON will be the last coin I do unless there's anything like specially requested. Binance. So, man, I didn't even eat dinner. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. Whew. Whew. Alright, so TRON. You could have bought TRON so low. Oh, I wish I did. If I could do one thing, guys, it would be go back like 7 years and just put like a couple $100. And I'd be like, I don't know, I'd put a couple $100 into like Bitcoin or like anything, or like TRON or Ripple or like anything that was like, well, I mean, Ripple hasn't been around, and neither is TRON for like all that long, but even Verge. I know we did the whole Verge graph. So I'm only in TRON at the moment. I bought at 14 cents, so that's not that bad. I bought even higher. And I don't know why. I broke every rule in my book. Every rule that I have for myself, I broke because I wanted to get in on TRON. And I made some money, and then I forgot to sell. What happened? Something happened, and I like forgot to sell. And then it was like the market crashed, and I was like, oh, frick, I own TRON. And then I looked, and I was like, okay, well, let's just hold. And now there we are. And I've sold a little bit, bought back a little bit, but it hasn't really done much. So TRON's an ultra long hold. And originally on my channel, I said that it was going to be a short-term hold. That's because, I don't know, he used to be like my mentor, but like he kind of quit. Like the market crashed, he's like, I'm done with crypto. And so, I don't know. But anyway, we were both like, okay, it's like short-term hold TRON, sell it in a couple months. It has the potential to moonshoot, which it does. TRON has the potential to moonshoot, and it has potential with. And here's the deal: Jack Ma is very skeptical of, and he's the CEO or founder of Alibaba. They have a potential partnership with Alibaba. They have the connections and they have the team, and for that sole reason of Jack Ma giving them and building basically a second Alibaba in TRON, that's why I'm invested in TRON. I think it's going to be a very long-term thing, but I think in the long term, I'm going to be happy that I brought a couple thousand TRON for so cheap. When TRON hit 2 cents, and people were telling me, I was in other crypto discords besides mine, people were telling me that I was stupid to have bought TRON at any point at 2 cents, 3 cents. I said, anyone who does not buy TRON if anybody wants to make money, you will buy TRON at 2 or 3 cents. Why? Because it's a steal. It's like buying Ripple under $1. It's a steal. Like, it's so hard to lose money buying Ripple under $1 or buying TRON at like 2, 3, 4 cents. if you would have bought Tron at 2 cents, I don't know if I even did a video on it, but I was in the crypto and I was very vocal about this. I said, you buy Tron, it's 2 cents. Like, oh my God. Like, I wish I could have bought more Tron at 2 cents. Guys, it's already doubled. What's Tron at now? TRX? You would have already doubled your money. It's already at 4 cents. So, and then I went back a couple days later and I said, hey, to all you guys who said I was an idiot for saying buy Tron at 2 cents, I said you would have already doubled your money and the market's in a freaking depression bear market. Like, so, that's all I got to say. I'm getting worn out from streaming. Streaming takes it out of me. Because I feel like the whole time I was talking. That's all I have to say for now, guys. If you guys are not subscribed, do not forget to subscribe and like the live stream. It means a lot. Or even check out some of my other videos. Some of them are very popular. It's kind of funny because some of my videos go from like a couple thousand views and other ones have like 37 views. I originally invested in at 7 cents and I saw that rise to 30 cents and I was just too pump of it. I didn't sell. Then it started falling, so I sold at 13 cents and bought back. That's tragic. Yeah, dude. The big thing is to remember, it's okay if you make these mistakes now. Just remember, for the past 5 years, 4 or 5 years, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have done the same thing every winter. I can pull up the chart. The chart's in my Discord. I don't know if you're in my Discord. The chart's in there. I'll pull it up right now. Simple chart. Very simple chart. Same patterns every single year. And I believe 2014 was a really harsh dip as well, even though it's not on here. The lesson to be learned from this is to sell at the high. I'm assuming that the market is going to go back and do the same thing next year. It's possible it could be off by like a couple weeks, but I assume that it's going to happen around the same time, around the same deal. It might be more violent, it might be less violent. I don't know. But I'm hoping that when it does, I will sell at the high, and I'm going to wait till at least around beginning of February before I buy back in. And if you do that, you will make a lot of money without having to spend anything, because you will be doubling, tripling, quadrupling your coin holdings by not spending any money. And that's huge. The fact that you can quadruple or double or triple your coin holdings, or even if it was like in Tron's case, multiply that by 10, multiply your coin holding by 10. I don't know if that's like a deca holding or whatever, but for $0 is huge. That's how you make some money. Yeah, that was the only crypto I had bought, but I've learned my lesson. Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm Pappy in your Discord, by the way. Awesome. What's up, Pappy? Now you can see me. Besides just me being in Dom's Discord. Well, I was Dom's. Okay, so you know Dom. I talked about him being like my little mentor. Like I learned like a ton from Dom. And he wasn't like formally my mentor or anything, but like, you know, he's the guy who taught me a lot. I was the mod of his. I was his first mod. I don't even know if I was like his head mod or what. But I was his first moderator, one of the first, I think I was one of his first subscribers, and I helped him out with all of his stuff. And it's super annoying to see Dom just like drop off. Basically, that's basically what happened. Is at first he was like, I got the flu, or like, I have something to do. I don't know. It's really sad to just see him, because he's a guy, he honestly did. He knew what he was talking about in a lot of areas, but like when the going gets hard, you can't just quit. And I think that's where the difference. And I don't want to say this. He went AWOL. Yeah, he did. I said that in the Discord. I don't know. Did I say that to you? I said that to a couple people that he went AWOL. And you know, he might get mad at me now for like doing my own crypto thing and having you guys in here. But like, when it comes down to it, the people who succeed is. And this is something that Warren Buffett said. When everyone's panicking, or when everyone's panicking, or when everyone's like suspicious, or when everyone's panicking or suspicious or questioning something, that's your time to jump in. And when everyone's greedy, that's your time to sell. So basically what I did is I applied that principle, is that it's not only Dom, it's a lot of crypto YouTubers that have all gone AWOL or upload like half as much or a third as much as they used to because the market's down, depressed, and they don't know what to say, because a lot of them were just like, hey, buy this pump coin. This is skyrocketing. Make money now. Go use my referral link. Go to BitConnect. And like that's what like half the crypto YouTubers were. And like the difference that shares me from them is that like when it's hard, I wanted to start when it's hard, because now I can show like I'm not quitting when it's hard because I started when it was hard. And that's the difference, is that I'm not going to quit when the market goes down. I'm not going to quit because I lose 30% or 40 or 50 or whatever percent of my crypto I have. I'm not going to quit when the going gets rough. And so I think that's what changes me from the other crypto YouTubers, is that they're all going to quit and I'm not going to go AWOL because things went south. And it's just kind of annoying because he built a following. He grew really fast. Dom grew crazy fast, and people were donating to him and everything. And he had this fan base that he built up, and then he just left them all when things got hard. I don't know. For me, that's such a problem. How do you do that to people who support you? And sure, they weren't like supporting him like job-wise, but what he did is he gave people advice. He said, this is what you do. People were throwing free crypto at him, and then not like a lot, but like people were starting to donate to him and send him crypto and send him donations. And with that donations, he bought more stakes in crypto, or he bought his lamp, or he helped his office, which is totally understandable. But then he just dipped, and then everyone's like, where'd he go? Like, where is he to help me? Like, I just donated like 20 Ripple like the other day. Like, what? So that's frustrating, especially for me, because I was the one who I helped him out a lot. I was the one who came to him and I was like, hey, you need to do like this stuff with your stream. Hey, you need to get a crypto Discord. In fact, I'll make the whole crypto Discord for you. I was the one who made his crypto Discord. I was sending out links on places. I was giving him ideas of, hey, you need to do like Streamlabs, and you need to do this. Your sound isn't working right. You need to like move the camera over. Like I give him like so many ideas. I helped him out a lot, and it's kind of frustrating to see like all my work and moderating and helping him just kind of go to trash. But he legit would you say he legit took some free crypto from people and then left? Yeah, I literally just said that. Yeah. Yeah, man, left my ass off. He went BitConnect on us, bro. He didn't really go BitConnect on us. He just, I don't know, I think he just got butthurt that he lost some money. And, like, he should know better. He should know better than, like, the market goes down, because he was invested in stocks. If he really made $250,000 off stock, and again, it's more volatile in crypto, but, like, he should know that, like, he wasn't in the crypto game for that long. So for him to come in, and I pray, because Dom's a great guy. I pray that he didn't withdraw his crypto. I really hope he didn't. Because that would suck. That really would. Wait, what'd you say? He legit preached about it going down, and that he was yeah, that's what I don't understand. He was saying that it's gonna go down, it's normal, it's natural, and then it got so hard, he's just like, I'm done. Like as if he didn't know it was coming. Like, if he would have known it was coming that much, he would have done something else about it, or he wouldn't have left. And the whole thing's kind of weird, because if he actually knew that much about crypto, I just don't feel like he would have left, or I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? That just, if someone knows what they're doing and knows what's happening, and they're building a community that they really care about, they're not just gonna leave. They really aren't. Like, my day today was horrible. Like, I had a horrible day, but I still worked double time. That's the thing, is that the market sucks. Literally, like, my day was shit, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You put on some big boy pants, you come over, I made a video, and then after the video I said I'm gonna live stream on top of my video, as well as get my schoolwork done and deal with whatever crap I have going on. And so like that's just it's life. My test? Oh, we're not gonna talk about that. That was part of the that was a contributor to today. I support that. I support bro, I'm with you. I supported the dude. Yeah, like I did too, and it's just frustrating. So it's frustrating to see him and other crypto YouTubers just like disappear because they're all scared, and it's like, I don't know. They're like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to make videos on. Everything's not rising 50% a day. Like, what do I do now? And it's like, okay, well maybe I should make some real content. I don't know. Instead of just getting on and saying, hey guys, it's gonna, okay. And so this is what he started doing towards the end of his stream. Hey guys, it's gonna go up. And it's just like, okay, cool. And it's like, and he said the same thing every stream. And he was smart and he knew what he was talking about. But he said the same thing every stream. He was like, hey, it's gonna go up. And it's kind of like, okay, here's why. Same reason. So, I don't know. What part? I'm business admin and project management. So, but I'm also looking in entrepreneurship and youth studies, as well as, and again, I can't talk about it, but it's my project that, and so I'm a business because I'm looking to, I'm creating a, it's a line, but the main thing is I'm creating a good for the middle to upper class that is not invented yet. And I'm going to be selling it, and so when I sell it, hopefully I can sell it for like fiat and crypto. That'd be great. But it's something that I think would be mass produced. It's gonna be really hard. I'm working on it right now. I have a couple books. They're actually outside. I should do a live stream of my place sometime. I have my own place. So management. I'm studying finance. I have a couple finance friends. I'm a senior at Rutgers. I know Rutgers University in New Jersey. Yeah, dude. My mom's from New Jersey. My whole family's pretty much from Philly, though. Now I live in North Carolina on the beach, but I go to college in Virginia. So, yeah, dude. Business is great. And I'm hoping, again, like, once I get this stuff launched, dude, it's going to be great. But, got to get through college. That's the thing. Is hopefully by the time I'm done with college, I will have gotten my deal. How much does it cost for a patent? I don't even know. Hopefully I can get my everything settled. Hopefully I can. Basically my goal is to finish my. I'm just gonna call it the invention. I know it sounds like super science-like, but I talked to a guy. With a PhD in physics, and then he like I knew more about the physics of it than the guy with the PhD did, and it was really embarrassing for him. He started laughing, and I was just like, this is not something to laugh about, bro. Oh, so he's like, what's your major? I was like, business. And he's like, oh, poor guy. Anyway, I don't want to lag this on because I'm not even talking about crypto anymore. Good luck, man. I expect a free trial when you are done. I don't think you can do a trial of like what I'm doing. Think of it as like a consumer good that you can use in your house, or it's something that you use in your house almost every single day, or your apartment, or at anywhere. It's something that every single person on this earth, pretty much anyone that has like any sorts of money, uses every single day. But it's gonna revolutionize it, and it's gonna be something that you think that you would have seen in a movie, but it's something that is going to not only be in a movie. Fine, you just gotta just gift it to me. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be expensive though, and it's gonna take a lot of time. I'm reading a couple books right now. When I checked them all out when I got the books, I'm 20 years old, and so the people looked at me and they go, "You're into this?" They go, "I'm sorry, this sounds like it's just like really smart. Like I have no idea what these words mean or whatever." They're just checking out the books, and I'm just like, "Oh, thanks." Piling up books. I got 4 books, and the people at the front counter were like, "Oh my god," but we'll see. Anyway, Yeah, dude, I'll for sure. Like, here's the deal. And like my YouTube channel, I'm keeping my crypto channel around as long as crypto is going to be. I'm not planning on quitting a crypto YouTube channel. Like, I'm planning on doing this for a long time. I have no plans to ever quit this, and because I think YouTube's awesome, and if I build a fan base, I'm not gonna abandon it. Like, that's just stupid. Like, I should be able to do this with a wife and kids easily. So, but yeah, dude, when that comes out, it'll probably take me. I already have the design, but it's more of the mechanics and the physics of it that I'm working on, and that'll probably take me. I mean, it'd be great if I could finish it before college. I just realistically don't see it happening. I'm also gonna need to make some serious money, so that's another reason of why I want crypto to do well, is so that I can fund it. But when it comes out, and hopefully it'll be done by 2021. If it's done by 2021, I would be fine. I would be fine with that. Or 2020 is really the goal, to have it done by 2020, but we'll hopefully have it done before then. Anyway, I'm gonna sign out here. I haven't even ate dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's 11 o'clock, so maybe go to Walmart. I'm not sure. Ask Dom to invest in you. I heard he don't quit. All I know is that when I come out with it, I'm going right to the guy, to the physics professor with the PhD, and I'm laughing at him, and I'm saying, hey, read it and weep. And I'm tempted to just give him one, but yeah, no, I have Dom's like information. I could try to contact Dom, honestly, if you want me to, and I can see what I can do and try to see where he is. And you know what? Here, that's what I'll do. I'll DM Dom and I'll keep you updated, because I have his personal like Insta and crap. So that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'll DM Dom and be like, "Hey, bro, are you coming back?" And he'll probably not respond. He probably doesn't follow me anymore, or I don't think he ever did. But we'll see. We will see for sure. New subscriber, Andre Zeledon. How do you say that last name? Zeledon? Anyway. Should I DM him? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, because now it's just a bunch of nonsense. Hey, if you want to talk, though, I'm going to be in my crypto Discord. I think it's linked below somewhere. Yeah, it's linked below. I got to set up my... I'll also set up my donation link, because, dude, I'm just so famous. No balls? No, I will, for sure, man. I'll be in the crypto Discord if you guys want to talk, or if anyone wants to talk. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the stream here because I'm babbling nonsense.